오늘 제일 좋아하는 이탈리안 디저트 만들어 볼게요. 카놀리 시칠리아니. 하나, 둘, 셋. So good. buongiorno 여러분, 안녕하세요. 저는 이탈리아에서 온 요리사 파브리입니다. 오늘 제일 좋아하는 이탈리안 디저트 만들어 볼게요. 뭐예요? 카놀리 시칠리아니, because they're coming from Sicilia. This is very traditional Italian. But before I want to tell you something. 비밀 방법 가르칠 거예요. Because this is Vito's recipe. Vito? 누구예요? Vito 이름이에요. Is running a pastry shop in San Vito Lo Capo. Is the 이름 of a 작은 도시 in Sicily. 그래서 매일 Vito cannoli 먹었어요. That was the best cannoli I've ever had. So I said, 제발 방법 주세요, 방법. And he was kind enough, so he gave me his recipe. So 또 시작할게요. 밀가루 먼저 여기. 그리고 cocoa powder because it's for 맛이 but just 조금, but more for secca. So we just put maybe 1 teaspoon, yeah, something like this, not a lot. And then 설탕. And then this is strutto. Strutto is pork fat. Usually we put butter inside the sweet dough, but here is very nice and powerful taste. So we put pork fat. Let's mix all together. 그리고 지금 계란 반. 그리고 식초. You will see after the nice bubbles coming out is also because of 식초. 식초 and 마지막 재료. 전통 recipe wants marsala. Marsala is a very 전통 Sicilian wine, but I couldn't find here. So I asked my 사부님, is 직접 만드는 포도주 by my 사부님. Let's start the mixing. So 먼저 you have to make all the flour touching some wet ingredients. You get all dirty. Oh yes, 제 친구. Start getting the 모양. But it's very 뻑뻑해요. Very hard, but all the 재료 now are here. We need to 10분 하세요. And then when you worked it for 10분, 백 안에 넣으세요. 백 아니면 랩. 냉장고 안에 10분 미니멈, 아마도 1시간 더 좋아요. 넣고 가요. 지금 반주 됐어요. And this is 세론 setting. 이거 파스타 머신이에요. 이 반주 보통 반주 아니에요. But this is the right one to make cannoli and to make the 튀긴 dough. 전통 cannoli are all the bubbles. And 지금 we are doing the folding. 지금 max opening. And then inside the machine. This is what you want, what you need. 지금 you do like this, huh? And then so 먼저 하나 둘, and then top again. You get the aperture. You go smaller and smaller and smaller. 제 친구. 됐어요. 반주 지금 됐어요. And we have to give the 모양. 전통 모양 should be like a oval, like this. But 이것 없어서 square 더 좋아요. Don't worry. The most important thing 이것 is the shape. The real way to do cannoli was with bamboo. Bamboo 더 좋아요. 왜? 더 가벼워요. The metal. When you put inside the oil, it floats. And so it cook much easily. 지금 모양. 모양 세개 9개 만들 수 있어요. We need a little bit of 계란, like a glue. Stick together the edges. And then we need also some pork fat to rub around this one. Because, you know, this is technical. So pork fat has a smoke point higher, very higher, much higher than any other fat. If I do like this can take higher temperature and is going to let my dough to not stick together here. And then when I have to take it out, 진짜 쉬워요. Let's do that quickly to everyone. 이거 지금 다 했어요. And let's do the shaping around. Let's start. We can start putting all of this. 마지막. 지금 조금 of this. Only here. Because this is the place when the two sides of the 면 they're going to stick together. 불 됐어요. 지금 이렇게 and 이렇게. But 조심하세요. 이거 보세요. 이렇게 해야 돼요. Not tight. Just a wrap around. You see here there's a space to expand and become nice and bubbly and super extremely 바삭바삭해요. 진짜 쉬워요. 마지막 됐어요. Here is the joint and the pull done. 이 친구 지금 튀긴 시간이에요. And now we put inside. Temperature we put around 170, 180 in between of that. But to check if it's okay or not, just take a 작은 개 of the dough and you put inside. Coming up? Oh yes. Let's try with the first one. Oh. Wow! It's giant! So it's becoming so big. I did the good folding. That means I put a lot of air inside here. Look. 보세요. Beautiful 색깔. 봐주세요. Bubbling 끝났을 때 됐어요. Look at what happened. All these big, nice bubbles. 2개. 안에. This is totally perfect. Bubbles 많아요. 제 친구 마지막. 와. Look at this. Bubbles 보세요. 다 됐어요. Now everything is ready and take it out the metal rod. Move very. Wow, look at this. Perfect cannolo. Oh yes. You see, very easy because 먼저 pork fat. 진짜 중요해요. Wow, perfect without breaking nothing. Cannoli 됐어요. 이제 중요한 것 is the filling, which is based on ricotta. It's very easy. You see why I put like this? Because I need very dry ricotta. So you leave maybe like an hour like this, so every moisture, every water gets inside here. So now we do the mixing. Two main ingredients are ricotta 그리고 설탕. But not just mixing like this. Now I'll show you. 다른 그릇 and ricotta, 설탕 이렇게 and just very roughly you mix it without stirring too much and you just mix it a little bit like this and then put inside here because you don't only have to mix it, you have to pass it through to make a nice creamy and super smooth cream. And then you start doing like this. You press it, you see? Wow! And doing like this, you mix better sultan and ricotta together, and you make it very, very nice. 됐어요. See, 진짜 쉬워요. Everything is here. You just do like this. Now you can do the soko. Everything is mixed perfectly, and the seasoning. And the seasoning is chocolate chip. 아마도 하나도, yeah. Is it possible to put other citrus fruits? Fabri, 코리아 진짜 사랑해요. 그래서 I want to make something Italian. So instead of using the 전통 cedro, I'm using halabong. 여기 안에 넣어요. Mix everything. And now I put in a nice piping bag. You don't have to use piping bag. Actually, you can take just a spoon and then you can put inside. So I'm going to use a piping bag. 오, 아름다운 and 맛있는 것 보여요. 됐어요. 드디어 everything is ready for starting creating our cannoli. But before, it's not just cream cannoli 안에. I also have to do some kind of decoration, because the 전통 decoration of cannoli is usually green and orange. These are the 재료 you use for the decoration. Pistachios, super green. Then chocolate chip, and then there's the 주황색, orange peel. This is halabong rind, and this is just for you, 친구. Can you guess it? 달고나. And the last thing, lot of sweetness. This is icing sugar for giving the final touch. So 합시다. Cut it this, not too small. Oh yes. And then you do like a 오. 이렇게. And then 이렇게. This is the fun part. You do 찍고 and then 먹고, but I'm waiting for the 먹고. And then this is the real 전통 cannolo, and there's a lot of 한국 inside here. Wow! Again, and then we can do some choco and oh, 달고나 is also very beautiful. This is a very 좋은 생각. Now we are doing pistachio and chocolate. And then we do what we do now. Another dalgona, and then halabong. Oh, we can fit everything. And the last thing you have to do is just like a little noon of icing sugar for making nice, beautiful, and more sweet. 제 친구 예쁘죠? 예, 물론이죠. Very 진짜 예쁘죠? Look at this. All the colors, all the different 맛. Where should I start? With the most Korean one. Dalgona and halabong. Oh, it must be beautiful. 하나, 둘, 셋. Even before of tasting it, my teeth were already crunched and I was already in heaven. Remember, you have to eat very 빨리. If you wait too much, the cannolo becomes no more 바삭바삭해요. 빨리 먹어주세요. Dalgona side now. So good. Oh, dalgona. 최고. And another one, this time I will do a 전통 Italian one. Chocolate and pistachio. Very Sicilian. 지금 초콜릿. See the dough here? It's full of chunk, lot of flaky. 그래서 제 친구 재밌었길 바래요. 아마 다음에 다른 이탈리안 요리, 다른 독창적인 요리, 다른 한국 경험 와주세요. Arrivederci and 항상